Hello, everybody. Okay, I'm trying to get this live to show up on my phone because the way Facebook has set this up, I can't see your comments. Um, okay, okay. So anyway, this is Marva. How are you doing this evening? I am good. I'm good. I'm doing what I love to do, so I have to be good. So I guess this is just not going to work. It's not showing up. Hmm. Well, I'll have to learn how to do that because other people do it. I see them doing it. But anyway, welcome. Welcome to all the new people who haven't seen me do a live. Welcome. Welcome to the group. Um, I think you might be in the right place, especially if you read the introductory material and you could say yes to all those things. You are in the right place. This is a group of women. Yeah, it's just women in here who were raised by or had narcissistic mothers. Because some were raised by uh, another relative or a grandmother, but had the narcissistic mother popping in and out of their lives. So, not necessarily, you didn't necessarily have to live with them, but had them be an influence on your life. So, what do we want to talk about tonight? Mm, let's talk about healing. Let's talk about moving on to the next stage. Let's talk about telling a different story, another story. And this came up because this morning when I woke up, I had another story. I had another story that just came to me that I've been telling that awful story for so long that I forgot about other parts of the story. And this morning, I woke up thinking about a time when my mother took me to a carnival and how much fun I had and how much I enjoyed her that day, how much fun she had. It was such a wonderful day. And I guess I expected it to be like that every day after, but it wasn't. But that doesn't negate that I have that memory of that good day, that very good day. And in the case of my mother, when I started to change, things started to change between she and I. So when I started to get better, because I was sick in that relationship, I was sick from that relationship, I was sick from my responses to her. I own that now. I own that. I played a part, especially after I became an adult. I played a part in keeping the madness going until I didn't anymore, until I stopped. But I didn't stop all by myself. It was a process that I went through to stop. It was a process that I went through to transform, change. I went through a total and complete transformation, uh, like the butterfly. Um, I went in to the chrysalis and came out something else, but I had to go in. I had to go in. I had to go in and fight my way out. I had to go in, and it was a lonely journey. but I wanted to heal. I wanted to be whole. So, as a part of my healing, I started helping other people heal. And a part of my healing is also this group. Starting this group is a part of my healing. When I hear people talk about where I used to be, that's a part of my healing. When I hear people write about still the pain of the relationship, is a part of the healing process, yours and mine. Because one day you'll have enough of telling the story. You don't want to tell a story anymore. You want something else for your life. He said that's what I hope happens. That's my prayer for what happens. Because what I know, and cannot be convinced otherwise, is that everybody in this group is supposed to be in this group. That's one thing that I know. We made an agreement a long time ago to meet right here, all of us. So here we are. The other thing I know for sure is that therapy is only working to a point. You get enough from the therapy to help you walk through the day without collapsing. Religion only works to a point. But there's still something lacking. And I know it's lacking because you're here. Because if therapy had worked, you would have no reason to be here. If religion had worked, you would have no reason to be here. If the 12-step program had worked, you would have no reason to be here. If all the books you've read worked, you'd have no reason to be here. So I know that there is something missing. You know it's missing. I know it's missing because I've been there. I've been there. And I'm going to give you a freebie right now. I'm going to tell you what's missing. Your joy is missing. Your joy of life is missing. Therapy cannot give you joy. None of those others can give you joy. Religion cannot give you joy. Recovery programs cannot give you joy. Ooh, that was not supposed to happen. So sorry. That was not supposed to happen. What happened? How did that happen? Anyway, therapy won't give you joy. Religion won't give you joy. None of those things will give you joy because it comes from within. It comes from within. So, how can it come from within if there's nothing there? That it's been negatively programmed out of you. The joy that's supposed to be within for you to experience, you can't get to. The other secret is that you can't get to the joy because you've disconnected from your source. That the plug is not plugged in. So you get no energy, no electricity, no juice. Because disconnect between you and your source. That's where you will find your joy. So if you're tired of being joyless and you want something else, send me a personal message that we can do a discovery call. I've been there. My clients have been there. Send me that message. Discovery call is free. No obligation, no any of that. But to assess where you are in your process or your progress. Send me that personal message. We'll get on a call and I can get you the same results that I get from my clients. So I'll be looking to hear from you.